Five Nights at Freddy's is a 2023 supernatural horror film. It is based on the video game series Five Nights at Freddy's, which, granted, I have not played, alright? But I've seen Let's Plays of it on YouTube from a lot of people, and I'm not gonna, name them. Maybe I'll leave links in the description of Let's Plays that I saw. I don't know. And, yeah. So, I don't know... Well, I know the game, like, I'm aware of it, but I never played it. So, in this movie, there is this abandoned pizzeria family entertainment center known as Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese location. And it was very successful. They had a lot of money, they had a lot of customers and this and that. But a night security guard attempts to flee from the building, and he's captured and strapped to a torture device, and, well, this is right at the beginning, he dies. So then we fast forward a few years later, and we meet this mall security guard by the name of Mike Schmidt. He is played by Josh Hutcherson, who I've seen a billion times, and he gets fired from his mall security days for assaulting a negligent father whom he mistook for a kidnapper. So Mike goes to this career counselor by the name of Steve Raglan, and he offers him a job as a night guard at the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza place. So Mike, at first he says he can't do night jobs. He can't do night security jobs because he is watching over his younger sister Abby, and there are social services that are threatening to take custody of her. And he has a very, kind of a crazy backstory that happened with his little brother Garrett, and it shows his backstory of what happened. And there were 5 children that witnessed what happened to his brother Garrett, and they flee when he approaches them. And he has this flashback multiple times in the movie. So he finally says, you know what, fine, I'll take the job. I'll take the job at this pizzeria that is abandoned now. So he goes there, and he realizes that the audio animatronics of the pizzeria, if you've been to Chuck E. Cheese, you know what I'm talking about. The audio animatronics of the stage show at this pizzeria, they come to life, but they're not friendly. They're not friendly, and he's a little freaked out about it and everything, and he realizes that they're actually after his sister Abby. And, he needs to figure out what's going on, why they're after his sister, and la-di-da-di-da. So what I thought about Five Nights at Freddy's was, I absolutely loved this movie. If you remember, when I reviewed Barbie, I said, is this how you do a summer blockbuster? Five Nights at Freddy's, I think, is another very successful movie that came out last year, because I know a lot of people are fans of the games, a lot of people are fans of the franchise, the song, a lot of people know of the game. So let's talk a little bit about the cast, because I do know a lot of people that were in this movie. Josh Hutcherson plays Mike. He's the mall security guard that just got fired, and now he's the night guard at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I've known Josh Hutcherson for years. He was in Zathura, Firehouse Dog, Bridge to Terabithia, The Hunger Games, If you want me to review those movies, let me know. Maybe I'll do them. So he was really good in this movie. I actually liked his role. Then we had Elizabeth Lail as Vanessa, and Vanessa is a local police officer, and I think she kind of has like a thing for Mike. And I know she's been in a couple of things that I've seen her in. She was in the TV show Once Upon a Time. I think that was on ABC, and I think now it's streaming on Hulu or something. Let me know, I may be wrong. And she was also in that horrible movie from 2019 known as Countdown. Man, that movie was horrible. If you want me to review that, let me know. So, she was good. I mean, again, you know, when actors are in a movie that is just trash, then they probably just had a bad showing. And I guess that's what Countdown was. Matthew Lillard as Steve Raglan, who is Mike's career counselor. And I saw Matthew Lillard in the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. Well, let me rephrase that. He was in the first two Scooby-Doo movies. Scooby-Doo, I don't even really think that had a secondary title. And then Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed. That's what I know him from, and I think he actually got nominated for an award from the first Scooby-Doo movie back in like 2003 or 2002, something like that. I know he got nominated, and I think he actually won. So yeah, I know of him. He didn't really have a big role. I think he was just there to be there, but he was fine. And then all the other people I never really knew of. Just to be honest, those are the only three that I knew of. Maybe you might know a couple more, but I don't know. So yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. So, leave a comment down below what you thought of this movie, if you've seen it. Are you a fan of the video game series? Let me know about that. Do you think this movie could have been better than the video game? Do you think the video game could be better than the movie? Is one better than the other? Do you like both? Are you excited for a sequel? Yep, I said a sequel. I don't know if Josh Hutcherson is going to be in it, but Matthew Lillard signed a deal with the company that he was going to be in another Five Nights at Freddy's movie. So, yeah, there is going to be a sequel. So if any of you are excited about that, let me know. If you want me to review any of the movies that I've mentioned, let me know. And as usual, rate, comment, and subscribe. Later.